Now, giving feedback, especially critical feedback, requires that one works with their full EQ capabilities because of the potential volatility of this process. Now, high EQ leaders work with these three steps prior to giving feedback. So let's explore what they are. The first is to perform an emotional check in. High EQ leaders evaluate their own emotional state and energy levels and assess how these will impact their feedback delivery. Our emotional state is reflected in our tone of voice, body language, and general demeanor. It's imperative to give feedback in a calm and balanced way, so we ourselves need to be calm and balanced. For example, if you've had a stressful morning, acknowledge the stress and take a few deep breaths. Then ask yourself this question: am I calm and patient enough in order to give this constructive feedback right now? The second thing is they reset their mental filters. They notice any biases or preconceived notions about the situation, and more importantly, about the person in question. These filters can distort our view and result in clouded judgment. Giving feedback requires an open mind and a willingness to reevaluate our own opinions through active listening. For example, if you're about to give feedback to somebody that you've had previous disagreements with, it's important to consciously set aside these past issues, to remind yourself that you're here to give feedback on their current behavior, not your past personal history. Now, lastly, the third thing they do is to cultivate personal empathy. They consider their relationship with the individual and reflect on how they really feel about that person. By cultivating empathy, regardless of personal feelings, you can approach the conversation with compassion and understanding. Research shows that delivering feedback with empathy increases the likelihood of behavioral change. For example, if you're giving feedback to a junior team member who is struggling, remind yourself of what it was like for you when you were in that position. You may even say, I remember starting out and how challenging it was back then. So let's you and I together see how we can help you improve. Now, these are some ideas, folks. If you do work with them, you've got a better chance of working through this potentially volatile process. I will be sharing more golden rules with you in terms of giving feedback. So until then, take care and stay aware.